This podcast is suitable for students between the ages of 16 to 25. If you're interested in self-improvement, productivity, study tips, this is the podcast for you. Welcome to the Sweet and Sour Podcast.
Hi, sweetie. Welcome back to the Sweet and Sour Podcast. It's your host, H to the I to the Q to the M to the A and the T. And I hope you've been having an amazing day, honestly. I know you're wondering why you're seeing my face at this moment, because this is supposed to be a podcast, right? Well, Spotify gave us this platform and we are really grateful. And we hope to, use this platform to share as many video content as possible. So thank you so much for joining me today on the podcast. And on today's episode, it's going to be really interesting. Let me just set your mind to it. So we're going to be doing something we call put yourself in my shoes kind of situation. And then there's also going to be a game segment. So yeah, let's get right into it. Of course, I have someone amazing. I definitely was going to bring a guest for you guys. And I do have an amazing queen here with me. She calls herself, I don't know the exact thing, but she's like the halal body kind of person. And yeah, I don't know her personally, but I did meet her on Instagram and I'm so happy to have her here. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right, so the Lady Sorteria. Okay, I got that right. Oh my god. I didn't know that like I would ever be able to pronounce that, but I was like, okay, I was going to try. So who are you? Like who are you beyond what we see on Instagram?
Beyond Instagram. Well, I think I'm pretty much myself on Instagram. So I'm extroverted. I recharge by going out. Like if I feel down,
Mm-hmm.
I go out. Like I take the whole day to just gallivant around Lagos to
Wow.
recharge. Yes.
Wow.
I read a lot and I write. I'm an author. Published. Amazon. My books have been read in like more than 6-7 countries around the world.
Wow.
Yes. What else do I do?
You're,
I like
you're a
cooking.
content creator. You didn't say that part.
Okay, well, I figured like that one is what everybody knows here. I'm a content creator. I create content on Instagram, TikTok, and I write newsletters on Substack. I have like 600 subscribers on Substack.
Okay.
I mean, it's not much, but for me, it's like
but
a
I
big
know,
deal.
I think it's a big deal. Like to
Yeah.
people don't really in this day and age, people like to watch.
Yeah, people
So
don't like to read.
people don't like to read. So when you
Yeah.
have that much people on a reading platform, like I think it's like mind blowing. It's amazing, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm so, like, anytime someone's like, "Oh, this touches me," I'm like, "What?" Because I don't think that what I wrote is that life changing. Do you understand? But then people have like a lot of feedback, and the feedback keeps me going and makes me feel like I'm making some kind of difference in the world, and I'm quite helpful. So yeah.
Yeah. So what's your full name? What's your name?
My name is quite long. So my name is Oyindamola
All right.
Ahmud.
Okay.
Middle names are Sumaya and Esther.
Wow. So you have like, I think that's a Yoruba thing. Like, you guys don't have like, because me personally, I just have 2 names. So that's like Hikmat and Ahoiza. And then I have my surname basically. But, most Yoruba people that I have met.
I have like 9 names. Though.
Yeah, perfect.
They just couldn't all fit on my passport. So.
All right. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really honored because, it's not every day you get to like send a message to someone on Instagram and then they just reply you instantly and then like they're available when you want to record with them. So thank you so much for joining me today.
I appreciate the platform too.
So what are we asking you today? So we're going to do something really different. So it's more like you putting yourself in other people's shoes.
Okay.
And then we're going to play a game as well.
Okay.
And then the game is supposed to be fun by the grace of God, inshallah.
Okay.
So, yeah. The first question I would ask you is the whole halal soft girl life. What is that?
Oh, I like to say I'm a connoisseur of the soft life.
Yeah, I didn't know how to pronounce the word properly, so I was going to leave you to do that.
Oh, come on. But yeah, so the thing is, I've always liked having fun. Like some people say, oh, they stay home to recharge. I said it earlier.
You're extroverted.
Very. So being a Muslim, people make you look like you can't do fun things because you wear hijab or because you're Muslim. But I feel like as long as you're not overstepping the bounds, you can really have a lot of fun. And like my friends, like Sometimes they're like, oh, what can we do for the weekend? In fact, my friends actually reach out to me to ask me what fun things they can do in Lagos.
Oh
That's how
God.
much I like to explore. So,
Okay.
and I also realized that the representation we had on like social media wasn't all that good. So I was like, okay, fine. I do this. This is my life. So why not just put it out there?
Okay.
And, give the representation that people don't have, that we don't have.
Yeah.
And also get people, Nigeria is hard. Do you understand?
My sister is very
yes. So you can't tell me that you work Monday to Saturday. Honestly,
Okay,
most people
yeah.
work Monday to Saturday,
Mhm.
and then you don't do anything to relax.
Mm.
And you're like, oh, it's I don't want to commit a sin by going somewhere bad. I'm like, you can go to the beach, you can go to restaurants,
Okay.
you can go to the park.
Right.
There are indoor pools, you can go swimming. Like there's so
Mm.
much you can do to
Mm.
relax, to unwind.
Mm.
And honestly, like mental health issues are everywhere. So you need something to keep your mental health.
Unwind and
do you understand?
Yes. Yeah, mental health is like a really big thing. And honestly, you guys, if you're listening, please take care of yourself. Prioritize yourself. This life is once. You only live once.
Like, imagine you're making like maybe $1 million a month, and you can't just like take 50K to just go and get a good massage. What are you earning for, please? Oh no. I don't even joke with my pedicure, my massages. I need someone to touch all the acupuncture points and just like losing. When you're done, you feel like you're on clouds. Babe.
I'm telling you, like
that's what life is all about. You understand? So yeah, that's major for me.
But the thing is that then again, not everyone is making $1 million.
Yeah.
And then again, like, I just feel like not everyone can. I know that like not everybody's making $1 million, but I get your point. Your point is like no matter how small what you're making is, right?
Definitely,
you should be able to
you can
take out a little for
Yes.
yourself and just take care of yourself. But then that's if you're even earning. So if we're not earning, so what's going to happen to us?
There are free things. I mean, there are free parks in Lagos.
Okay, yes.
And there's something you need to also learn, like romanticize your life. Do you understand? Like if you can only afford to go to a free park, then get some snacks, even if it's chin chin and Coke.
And Zobo. Coke is
go
even
there.
expensive now. Zobo.
Take the fresh air in, go with your friends, laugh, enjoy, play games, there are card games. You need to do things like that because you like work-life balance. You need to work and then you need to play. Very important.
Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I would ask you this. So you'd have to put yourself in this person's shoes.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So imagine you're married with 3 beautiful children.
Okay.
You're married actually, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay. So now you have 3 beautiful children.
Okay.
And 2 of your children are in primary school, and the third child hasn't entered school yet. So like still stays at home kind of thing. And everything is going well. Like, you're able to do work, you're able to, keep your family together.
Okay.
Health-wise, nobody is sick, alhamdulillah. And then suddenly, one evening your husband just walks in over dinner, like you guys are just having your regular, normal day. And then he says, Sumaya, I want to marry a second wife.
Why would you do this to me?
No. I'm sorry, but you know why? You know why I had to do this?
Okay.
It's because personally, whenever I hear of the whole second wife thing, Islamically it's allowed. You understand? Islamically it's allowed.
It's totally
right?
fine, yeah.
But then again, we shouldn't like ignore the fact that we're humans.
Okay.
You understand? So it's not like your husband will come and tell you, I want to marry a second wife, and you'll be like, okay, let's throw a party.
Come on, I have feelings now.
That's what I'm trying. So what I'm trying to get at with this question is, how would you react to the situation? Obviously, you probably cannot stop it if that's what he wants to do. And
I definitely cannot stop it.
Yes, if that's what he wants to do. So what would be your reaction to this kind of situation?
Okay, so this is going to lead to some kind of oversharing, but I have like attention, whatever issues. Like I detach when I get some bad news. Like it's so I detach so easily that I almost got in an accident recently, and everybody was screaming, and I was just so calm. I'm calm in turbulent situations.
I think that's the kind of person I am too. Like when something is happening, when I'm supposed to actually react,
yeah,
I'm just like, looking like, and then someone looking at me and like, Hikma, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah,
I'm
everything is going to be
processing.
fine.
I'm processing. So, okay, so if something like that happened,
Mhm.
I hope it doesn't, but if it does, I'm probably just going to be really calm and start calculating. Like, how do I get the best out of this for myself?
Mm.
So I'm going to be calm. I'm not going to like start attacking. I know some women like start fighting. Why are you fighting him? Like when you react,
Mhm.
you lose all the power in the situation. When you don't say anything,
The person will be afraid.
yes. And that's how I play my game. Like, I'm just going to be calm and then start thinking, okay, how do I get the best out of this? Like, what do I do to make sure I am covered and protected? So, okay, you want to get another wife. I need 2 days to think about it. And then, so something I also feel like women should do before they get married is have a contract.
All right.
So sometimes the man will be like, don't worry, I will not marry another. Write it and sign. And then there's also the fact that you can't say, oh, because you can't say like he definitely cannot get another wife. You can only say that if he does, the consequences XYZ, XYZ, XYZ.
Yeah.
So if you have a contract, you have those consequences. And then you also have like a clause where you state that if you decide to stay after he breaks that vow, these are the rules. Whatever you already like get from maybe his income should not be reduced because of the wife. You should get you maybe some gold to compensate you. You should get you a new house. So you need to have those, like you need to protect yourself.
Okay.
Because something that girls do, like when they meet a guy like, head over heels, oh my God, he's the best thing in the world. And they feel like nobody has ever been in love before them.
Butterflies.
So you can't give them advice. You can't tell them anything.
They say, there's this meme. The advice person where they in love.
Exactly.
Your advice could just go to waste.
Do you understand? And then 2 years later, your eyes actually open and you realize that the person you are in love with is just a human being.
Yeah.
Just like you, and they have flaws and they, fall out of love with you. Nothing is linear. Do you understand? So everyone should have that protection before I have one.
Okay.
And I always advise people to get one.
Right.
So but then if the guy comes and says, well, what's in the contract, so
okay, so would you ever because I feel like, or I just think that people, when their spouses say they want to get a second wife, that's if they even tell them. I think it's even out of respect for them to come and sit you down and be like, okay, this is what I intend on doing.
Right.
You understand? Because like I've heard of situations where they don't even, like, you just find out that this person did have a second wife with like 4 kids, and you're like, okay, in the span of how many years? And I feel like when all of these things happen, the woman will start to question, where did she go wrong? They'll start to think they must have done something.
Never about you now.
That's the thing. So I feel like in most cases, you start to think, what did I do wrong? Honestly, it's like in 90% of the situations, it's not about you. I feel like in most cases, just because the person just has more money and is like, okay, yeah.
It's time to
level
explore.
up.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that it's the woman's fault.
Okay.
But sometimes too, women need to take responsibility for things that they do wrong in marriages and relationships. I know someone who decided to take a second wife because he felt like he had upgraded, he was making more money. Like his circle was like different from what he had when he married the first wife. And I think it's the first wife's fault. Because your husband is making XYZ extra millions and nobody can tell on you that your husband is making XYZ extra millions. Like, you should be spending the money. You should look like someone whose husband has money. And if your husband also like feels like, oh, his wife she fits the status, he might not really think of getting somebody else. Okay. I know someone that actually had a wife with like 4 or 5 kids. And when he was trying to get married to somebody else, he went for a woman. His wife she wasn't working. She didn't have a job. She was a stay-at-home wife. Right. I think he was giving her 50K monthly for food. Okay. This is ridiculous. Like I hear all the stories all the time. And he was making like, I think 20M per year.
Okay.
And this was like 5-6 years ago. So he was making a lot.
Yeah.
And he bought a house on the island and all of that. And then he just like woke up and he's like, he wants to marry. And then the wife he decides to marry has a big business. I don't want to say what business, nobody can guess who I'm talking about because they're quite famous in the Lagos scene. And then he wants to marry another wife, and this wife is marrying, she's making like millions per year, almost as much as he's making per year from a fashion business. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So he's upgrading to somebody he feels like fits his status, like somebody that's in the same circles as him. Not because the wife he married, second wife, was actually older than him. She wasn't prettier or anything.
Okay.
She just fits. So I feel like the women should also like not give up like on their own self-development when they get married. Like don't think like, oh, now I'm married, I can stop going to the gym, I can stop developing, I can stop working, I can stop doing things to, better myself.
Yeah.
I'm not excusing the men.
Yes.
I'm just saying that you need to
watch what you said now.
Part,
I did watch a video one time, and it was kind of like a man advising his daughter when she gets married. So he was saying that like when she does get married, she should never forget herself. She should, if she had always looked good, she should always look good even in that marriage. Like she should, how do I say, not lose herself just because she got married. Because who her husband was attracted to,
oh my God,
before marriage, shouldn't become like someone else, and then he sees her and then he's like,
repulsed. Exactly.
You understand? He has to keep being attracted to her even in the time after she's given birth, after a lot of changes has happened to her.
You can't afford to lose yourself.
Yeah.
Like one of the chapters in my book is what not to do with a man. And it's quite humorous. I joke around there.
Okay.
But one of the things I say, don't think he's better than you. One of the reasons women get sucked into like ridiculous situations in marriage is like they feel like, oh, this man is godly, is heavenly, and is all that. And then they, make themselves like 10 steps slower than the guy. I'm not saying don't be submissive. I'm just saying that if your husband can, own a company, you can own a company too. As long as you're not like giving up on the things you're supposed to do in the home or quitting, maybe you're not raising the kids well or something. But as long as you're doing all the things you're supposed to do,
your obligations.
Yes, then you should also like be able to do your own things. Because once you step back, it's growing in that direction. You're just stunted somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's really important to. Yeah.
I think like we've done justice to the question,
definitely.
honestly. So the second scenario is a 20-year-old Muslim girl.
Okay.
Now, this girl is like in love. Okay, so I'm sure someone
that's the
watching
age to be in
I'm
love.
sure someone watching this right now is like, Hikma, you're talking to me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And then she's in love with someone, but the person she's in love with is like younger than her.
Ooh.
Like, okay, let's say a year or 2 or maybe 3. Doesn't really matter, but the person is like younger than her. And if she's really being honest, this is like the first person she has like, she likes the person very, very well. But due to personal reasons, she just feels like she and this person, they will never end up together. Like, it's just like her own thought that like, she and this person, even though like she does like the person and everything, she just feels like she doesn't think they would end up together. But she likes this person, and if she wants to like keep being in contact with this person, do you think they can stay friends? Knowing fully well that they do like each other.
What kind of friendship is that?
No, I don't know. Like,
I'm saying like that cannot happen.
Work. Okay.
In fact, like when I was sure that I wasn't ready to be in a committed relationship or anything like that, like whenever I liked someone, I ran very fast in the other direction. Because the thing is, feelings cloud our judgment. And even if you know that this is not going anywhere, if you stay friends with that person, you're likely to make terrible decisions you're going to regret in the near future. So you can't stay friends with somebody you like.
Islamically, though.
Islamically, you shouldn't even be friends with
the
person.
You shouldn't be friends.
You shouldn't be friends with the person. It's not even what type of discussion.
I know.
Like if you're not family, then you're strangers.
Yes.
Do you understand? But I mean, honestly, in today's world, people are doing all sorts of things. So really, like in whatever scenario, even if you are someone who's transgressing the limits and you are keeping male friends and all of that, if you like somebody, you should block them and never see them again. And then I also don't think it's valid to say because they're younger than you can be together though.
Okay, no. Okay, so I don't know. The scenario of this person is just due to personal reasons, although like it's not stated whether it's because of the age difference or something
Okay,
like
just
that.
personal.
But it's just like personal reasons, like she just believes that it won't work
Okay.
somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's staying friends. No. Also, if you have feelings for someone, it's always best to ensure that you've explored all options with that person. Like whatever it is that you don't like about the person that you think is a stumbling block, you've already ensured that you worked on that and tried your best, because you don't want to get into something with somebody else while you still have residual feelings for someone, and then you just like wake up one day and you're like, I should have tried harder with that guy.
No. Okay, so exploring
So,
all options. How?
so I mean, what would be a personal reason? Sometimes people's personal reasons are like, oh, maybe the person is childish, or maybe the person is not as educated as they would like.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you could maybe like ensure that maybe you talk to the person and like figured out, okay, do they have plans to further their education? What are their 5, 10 year goals?
Mm-hmm.
And you're sure that okay, this person is going nowhere
Mm-hmm.
before you decide to give up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm.
So yeah, something like that.
Okay, so should we okay, I think we should actually do one of the games first. So we're like breaking up. I've asked you 2 questions now. So
Yes.
I've asked you on the halal stuff live.
Oh
Asked
yes.
you on the marriage. Okay, I think it's even 3.
3 questions, yes.
Okay, so let's do a game now. So the game we're going to do, guys, it's like an English game. So I had the idea to do a math game, but unfortunately, I could not set up for the math game. So we're going to make do with the
Thank
English
God,
game.
thank God. 'Cause, oh my God.
Oh my God!
What I studied in school.
What did you study?
English.
Okay. Then you're going to ace this one now.
Okay.
You should. Don't fall your people's hand. Oh. If you don't ace it, there'll be problem. All right.
So
So
we'll cut the part where I'm not ace it out. Thank you.
All right. So this game is called pronounce the word.
Okay.
Basically. So I'm going to like give you an English word, very short English word, and then you just pronounce it. Are you
Okay,
ready?
then that's fine. Sure.
Okay. So let me see. This word, I'm going to actually ask you because a lot of people don't get it. They do not pronounce
I'm
it well.
so nervous.
And then when I watch videos and they're like, hi, I'm a I'm like, shut up. So no, don't peep. Let me show the audience.
My heart is racing.
Right. So this is the word. And now let me show Sumaya. Sumaya, this is the word.
Entrepreneur.
No. Try again.
Now I feel really bad. Entrepreneur.
Yeah, I think entrepreneur. That's the word. But you know what? When I watch videos, they're like, "Hi, I'm an enter what?" And entrepreneurs.
I think the issue would be the fact that there are words like CNTRE, center. Yeah. So
and then like there's so but then English is just a messed up language. Sorry to say, because like how do you? Why is QUEUE? What's that?
And you know the funny thing,
What?
there are rules and then there are exceptions.
Do you get?
And then sometimes like there's a rule and there's like 20 exceptions. Like, you just give up on claiming that you have rules, really.
All right. Let me ask you. Okay, I like this one because it has I already said it here, so I hope you get this one, dude. So let me show you the next word. So this is the word, guys. So now, I hope you're not peeping inside this thing. Can you see?
I am.
Okay,
did,
so
actually.
this is the word.
I'm so nervous.
I'm
bro.
so sorry, guy. Okay.
I feel like
take it.
I feel like if I pronounce it wrongly,
you know what? You can pass. You can pass if you do not want.
Okay, no. I would. No, it's fine. It's fine, really. It's
All right.
fine.
So this is the word.
So this should be sour.
Yeah. It's sour. So my podcast is sweet and sour.
Okay.
Do you understand? Sweet and sour. And then some people be like, "Oh, you're the host of Sweet and Sour." Do you get? Like, I don't know how they pronounce that.
I was actually expecting sour or something like that.
Like sweet and sour. Sweet and sour. But even the sour is still like better than like sour, like SAW. You get?
Well, Tor. There's Tor.
English.
That's the thing.
English. Okay. So let me look for. Okay. I think you should be able to get. No, you should get this one. If you don't get this one,
Okay,
Subaya, If you don't get this one, if you do not get it,
Don't worry.
okay, so this is the word. Then that's your smile.
Chaos.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. You had to get this one. Okay, so let me show you the final word for today. Okay, so you should get this one as well. But a lot of people don't get it right, actually. So this is
Okay.
the word, and now
Sweet.
Oh, you know, I think when I found out that this word was sweet, I was very astonished. Like, okay, you mean sweet, like sweet? You get? I thought it was going to be like sweet.
Yeah, everybody says sweet actually.
You know. Okay. So let me ask you this. This is not even part of the next question, but I'm going to ask you this because like it's very popular now. Everybody is using it, you know, feeling very mindful and
demure.
Yeah, very demure, you know. So what does demure mean? Because like see, people don't know what this thing means, but people are using it.
You expect me to give you dictionary definition?
No, not dictionary definition.
Okay. Okay, so my understanding of the word demure is like someone who's calm and reserved. Yeah, basically.
I think calm, reserved, you know, classy, just on your own kind of thing. Yeah. Well, everybody that's using the word, not everybody's calm. All right, so then let's do the last game. Then we'll do the final question. Okay, then we'll wrap this up.
All right then.
So this one is more. Can you speak Pidgin?
Oh yeah.
How good? How well can you speak Pidgin?
Pidgin is decent. I grew up in Lagos now.
So you can't form my hand for this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one
I don't.
We call it like you guys. I don't know if I'm yes. So we call it like Niger for life. So Pidgin is like a Nigerian thing. Oh, so I was watching this Trevor Noah show, and then he was like, he likes the Nigerian language so much. Like he likes like not that Nigerian language actually, like the way Nigerians speak English, because like you know he's like English is like, oh, can I have a bottle of water? Like they're very like very strict. Like they don't want to laugh, but Nigerians be like, did you see that traffic? Like even their expression of how they're
dramatic.
They're very dramatic. So when they're trying to be like, are you playing? You know, they just give one.
That? So there's something in social linguistics that has to do with how you can learn about a country's or a tribe's culture just from the language.
Okay.
So the way people use language tells you a lot about the kind of people they are. Yeah.
Like, and then I was like, okay. And then, Pidgin is like, you go to, people just speak Pidgin. Like, at least in Nigeria, you should understand. If you don't understand English very well, but you should be able to like use the Pidgin to be like, okay, I want to buy something.
Definitely. And the thing is, people say, oh, English is Nigeria's lingua franca. Yeah, in a Pidgin.
Okay, so I just created a new lingua franca for Nigeria. Unofficial, but you guys, honestly. So I'm going to show you like 3 Pidgin. No, what I call it? Okay, you studied English, ba? So if I would say, I'm going to show you 3 Pidgin, sentences.
Are they phrases, maybe?
I'll say this is more than a phrase. Okay.
Clause, sentence.
No. Okay, maybe it's a clause, actually. Okay. So let's just say, see, it's a Pidgin. It's a Pidgin. Okay, so this is the first one, right? Okay. So let me show you to Sumaya. Sumaya, if you first read what you see out, then if you understand what it means, then you just explain.
Okay. One day a breeze go blow, fire go open.
Okay, so.
Okay. It's kind of like every day for the thief, one day for the owner in like proper English. Yeah. And it just means that whatever you're doing that you think is hidden will one day be exposed.
For somebody who studied English, you're explaining Pidgin very well.
I grew up in... Do you know where... Come on.
Okay, so this one is... Okay, this is the next one, right? So, yeah, you guys. Then...
This makes me feel a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. Like my emotions are like...
Why?
Monkey, they walk, baboon, they chop. That's the capitalist life we're living in this Nigeria. That's literally our life. It feels...
The Lord, like one of my lecturers
would say,
God will help us all. Because it's Nigeria. You guys, see the economy, I don't know where it's going to, but people that have money. That's just the truth about the whole situation. Just have a skill. I mean, a digital skill. There's something they call it. Have something that people can pay you for. Then the last one is going to be this. So this is it. Sumaya.
Okay. Now who wear shoe, no way the pin.
Hmm.
Um, well, that just means that everyone has problems, and you can't really know what people are going through. So, and there's something I just want to say. Most times on social media, you see people, you think they have better life than you, and then you start envying them. But sometimes, like, if you see the problems they have, you would be grateful for your own problems. So yeah, like everyone has major things they're dealing with in the closet, and like they don't want anybody to know.
Funny thing, yeah. I was trying the whole content thing, and I was recording like a video, and then I was going to title that video how to record, like, okay, come with me as I like spend my day, blah blah blah. And then in the video I sat down, I was like flipping through a book, like I was reading, and then I was like, Hikman, nah, this is a lie. I'm not recording anything. This is just like this is not how I do whatever I do. So when I'm actually trying to record or trying to write a series or an episode, I'm not setting up lights. See, I can't do this content thing. The Lord will help us all, as I've said. People understand. But anyway, so back to the question. So the final question, or the final scenario, or the final situation you're going to put yourself in right now.
Okay.
So you live in a very, very beautiful neighborhood.
All right.
Yeah, a very beautiful neighborhood. And you and your next door neighbor happen to be very close. Like, you guys are like very close. You're friends.
All right.
And you have children, just like the first scenario. She also has children as well. And then your children, they're friends as well.
All right.
And then you guys kind of like, should I say, we can call you guys family friends.
Okay.
You've been living in that neighborhood for quite a long time. Now, today is Christmas.
Okay.
And then now, this neighbor brings food. You're Muslim. Now, the question is like two sides. Would you accept the Christmas food, and why? The second question, would you not accept the food? Why wouldn't you accept it? And if you wouldn't accept it, how would you reject it?
Would I accept, and why?
Yes, if you'd accept
if
the
I
food,
would,
why would you accept the food?
accept
If you
it?
would reject the food, why would
If
you
I would
reject it?
it,
And
why
how
I
would you reject it? Yes.
And how would I reject it?
Yes.
Ugh. Okay, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very happy to answer.
All right.
So, if you know me, you know I didn't like inherit my Islam, right?
You did what?
I didn't inherit Islam. I found it myself, and I've just
Yes.
been like 5 years or 6 years into this thing.
Yeah.
So,
So before Islam, you were practicing.
I think I was Christian, then I was agnostic, then I was
Okay.
Muslim.
Okay.
Then I'm Muslim.
Okay.
So, for me, like, I believe that you're standing for something, or you will fall for anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like, okay, I believe that there are just two festivals in the year.
Mm-hmm.
The first Eid after fasting, and the second Eid,
Big
where
Salah,
we-
yes.
yeah, after like going to Hajj and all
Mhm.
that. Then I feel like other people should celebrate the same Eids with me.
Mm-hmm.
So while I respect people's celebrations, like I find it really beautiful that people
Yeah.
like take time to enjoy Christmas or nice, right?
Yeah.
But I don't celebrate that. And the minute I share in the food from the celebrations,
Mm-hmm.
then I am betraying my belief
Okay.
that I should only celebrate those two.
All right.
I respect the belief that they have.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
I don't have any issues with it.
Obviously.
We can't all have. I mean, even during the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him,
Everybody was a Muslim. Yes.
yeah, there were Christians
Yes,
even in Medina.
Yes.
They had their own thing. The Jews had their own thing. And
Everybody was
everything,
just like,
doing their own
stuff,
thing.
yeah.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't mean that I have issues with like. I mean, they're my family friends. We're
Yes,
cool. We're
you're
really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, but I would not take the food
Okay.
because the minute I take that food,
Mm-hmm.
I'm celebrating the event. Do you understand?
So what would you say to this person? So I come and then I bring them. I'm like, hi.
Do you know something?
And then the funny about everything is you guys have been so close. I should come like, Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, that's cool. So the thing is, okay, so I have to still put myself in the shoes, but the kind of person I am,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably never end up in that kind of situation. Because I'm very vocal about my beliefs and stuff
Mhm.
like that. And all my friends, like, they really respect my
Mhm.
beliefs. They respect a lot of things about me. Like,
Mhm.
even I have friends who are Christians, and like on Christmas, they're like, oh, they don't say, Sumaya, this is food.
Yeah, because they know you won't take it.
They don't even have to. Like, I never said
you won't take
out
it
loud, but they just know because of
how much they've spent with you.
Yeah, do you understand?
Okay.
So I am someone that you just get to understand how my mind works.
Mm-hmm.
So even like some Muslims, like some Muslims celebrate birthdays. I don't do that as well, and nobody posts birthday wishes for me. And I didn't go to my friends and say I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't celebrate birthdays. They just know, and they just nobody says.
Respect that.
Even when my friend, like my best friend, she's still Christian. When she wants to like hang out with me for her birthday, she doesn't say, "Smaya, it's my birthday." She just says, "Oh, Smaya, do you want to go to Kini? Do you want to go to the park?" Or something. I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." I know that she wants to celebrate her birthday with me, but she's not going to say that to me because she knows that the minute I say I'm doing this, then it also betrays like what I say I stand for. Do you understand? So I would not be in that position. But if I was and someone came to me like, "Oh, this is," I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't celebrate Christmas."
But then I do respect the fact that I do respect your celebration. But I don't want to take this food and throw it out.
Away. Yeah,
so I'd rather you just give someone else. Yes.
I would not take it. I don't believe in throwing people's food away.
No, I don't. I think that thing is like Nigerian mothers
That's
and
so
like
rude.
No, it's not everybody's food you eat.
Do you know, I've worked on myself so much that I'm now super assertive. So I know how to communicate my stand in a way that the person doesn't feel bad. And I don't have to do things I'm not supposed to do in the first place. So,
and not put yourself in a compromising like situation, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you guys, this is not to say that like everybody that brings food to you, you'd reject it. But then again, like it's all about like what you stand for.
I say something.
What's that? What you need to say?
When I go home, my mom is Christian. And she cooks. Oh my God, my mom makes a mean fried rice. Like it's so crazy that our neighbors come to greet us just for that fried rice on Christmas Day. And when I go home for like, cause holidays, when I used to work in it, I had like breaks. She would just make something else for me. I don't say I'm not eating it because it's Christmas. I just say, "Oh, I don't want any fried rice." She's like, "Oh, should I make XYZ for you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll eat that." Since that's not like part of the celebrations. And we've never thought about it.
Okay. So back to what I was saying, guys. So it's not to say that you should not collect food, but it's also to remind you that like you have to stand for what you stand for, right? And then you have to be able to respect other people's decisions or what other people stand for as well. You're not like always right, and the other person is not always wrong. So you don't have to. I don't know. It's more of like just still understanding yourself and working on yourself, and knowing how to say the right things at the right time, and stuff like that. But anyways, I didn't want this episode to drag on, but then we're already running up. But please permit me this bonus question, though.
Okay.
How do I construct the question in such a way that like, so you said that like you now, how is it like, even though you come from a Christian home?
Oh yes.
How is it like now? I'm not talking about like when you initially like became Muslim. But how is it like now?
My family is cool.
Okay.
I still have members of my family who think, okay, I don't want to say so many like strong words.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, but they have like some really colorful ways of describing my hijab. And then they have like a lot of, Sumaya, and they don't comment. Only, we had big plans for you. We thought you were going to be blah, blah, blah. You're going to do this for your life. But just feel like you're not doing, you're not reaching your potential. I'm like, okay. But in general, my family loves me. Like I'm like everybody's favorite. So they've gotten over the initial shock, the initial, "Oh, are you joining Boko Haram?" and all of that. And now they're just like, okay, just come home more, spend time with us. And they're pretty supportive, really. They don't agree with, but the thing is, my family, like they've always respected me. Even my dad. Like we've always had this mutual respect because I showed him early on that I was pretty independent and self-reliant. So when I even like became Muslim, like it was just a question of, okay, why are you doing this? And then we had like long hours of conversation, and I had arguments he could not really refute, so he just gave up.
Right.
So there's like just this mutual respect of, okay, you do you, we do what we do. And I also have like some extended family that are Muslim.
Okay, I think that's like nice.
Yeah. So that kind of like soft landing for me. Because if my dad's like, oh, come on. So are you saying that we are not part of your family as well. Why are you trying to search at disowning her because things like that? So that also kind of helps.
Oof. Okay, so it's really been like very amazing and very nice so far. Honestly, like I think I did enjoy the conversation and it was so nice having you. So to everyone that is Muslim out there, I'll just say that like this is not a Muslim show by the way, but then my first guest happened to be a Muslim. But I'll just like to say that like as a Muslim myself, you're a representation of us. Do you understand? And the thing is, people don't have good impressions about Muslims as a whole until they meet that one Muslim that they're like, okay, so is this religion really like this?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, and then I think at one point I met somebody and then they're like, okay, so this is not what I grew up knowing about Islam. So, why I decided to say this is because you brought up like that Boko Haram stuff.
Oh
So,
my God.
They think everybody's Boko Haram. But you guys, see, I'm wearing color pink. I'm not Boko Haram. Thank you guys so much for listening. So until I'm back in your ears again, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.